my channel. My name is Laura, and today I am doing reviews, and as I finish each book I will add my review to the video. So I finished book number 50, and book number 50 is a graphic novel. I picked this up from the library. Another booktuber was talking about it. I'm sorry, I don't remember who it was. But I picked this up this morning, and I read cover to cover in one sitting. So I really enjoyed it. Okay, let me tell you the name of the book first. Okay, it's Everyone's an Alien When You're an Alien Too, and this is by Johnny Sun. It is a graphic novel, so when I picked this up, I was like, oh, this is going to be a fast read, because look at that. It's like a children's graphic novel. Anyway, I did finish it. It has great representation, great quotes in here. I really felt uplifted. I would have gave this one a 5-star. The only problem I had with this book was there was lots and lots of misspelled words in here. I felt like if I was a teacher and you know you're on taking a test and each page you have to find the misspelled word, well, that's how I felt, and I felt like I wanted to circle the words that was spelt wrong and correct them. So it was like every single page. So see how he spells alien? He added an extra letter. Well, every single page. Let me see if I can find one just to share what I'm talking about. I was like, oh my god, this is horrible. Okay, right here it says, that's not fair, period. You with, instead of doing Y-O-U and a capital, there's no capitals there, already know who you are. You again. But you are instead of you are, Y-O-U-R, an egg. So I'm like, the whole time I was like, oh my god, I have to correct this. I'm like, anyway, so I'm giving this book 4 stars. The main reason is because of the typical errors there, the spelling errors, which I found was hard to read. I felt like I was reading a kindergarten, like a kindergarten wrote it. But it has great messages about friendship in here, sadness. It even talks about introverts and extroverts, which I am an introvert, so I was amazed. So anyway, I'm giving this book 4 stars. I just want to read the back of this book to just give you an idea of what the book is about. So here we go. Okay. Here is the unforgettable story of Johnny, an alien sent to study Earth. Always feeling apart, even among the other aliens, Johnny feels at home for the first time among the creatures of Earth. The characters are unique and inventive. A bear is tired of other creatures running in fear. An egg struggles to decide what to hatch into. A puppy is unable to express its true feelings. Bees think long and hard about what love means. Birds try to eat the sun. Nothingness questions its own existence. A ghost comes to terms with dying. And an introverted hedgehog slowly lets Johnny see its artistic insecurities. At the same time, Johnny's curious presence allows these characters to open up in ways they were never able to before. Revealing the power of somebody who is just there to listen through the story of a lost, lonely, and confused alien finding friendship, acceptance, and love among the animals and plants of Earth. We will all learn how to be a little more human. So I thought that was really cute, and the writing is hard to read, but it has a great message. So I'm giving this one 4 stars. I finished another book, but it's really hot here. It's like 98 degrees. My air conditioner is hardly working. I was wearing my glasses, and my glasses kept fogging up, so I'm going to have to do it without my glasses. So anyway, I finished book number 51. It has to go back to the library. It actually is due back today, so I don't overlay fee on this one. The book that I read was An Unwanted Guest by Shari LaPena. This is the third book that I read by her. The first one was called The Couple Next Door, which I really liked. I gave it a 4 stars. The second book that I read by her was The Stranger in the House, which I didn't like as much. I gave it a 3 star. And this one, I'm giving it a 4 star. I liked it again as much as the first one, but not the best one. I think The Couple Next Door was better than this book, but it still had its qualities and I really liked it. This one is about a whole bunch of families that are going on a trip and they're going to a hotel and it is storming outside. It's a snowstorm and they get trapped in the hotel. It's a small, quaint little hotel. Has 3 floors. It's like a motel, really. And things start happening. One by one, people get murdered and they lined up dead, so there's a murderer within them. And it read like a Clue, or it reminded me of the Murder on the Orient Express. It reminded me of that. It had a lot of qualities of, like, every time someone got killed, you were trying to figure out, well, who is it? And you were trying to figure it out. The problem I had, and I didn't make it a 5 star, is because she repeated a lot. Like, I would be reading and then I would be reading the same sentence again, and I'm like, wait a minute, did she repeat this, or am I reading the same sentence? No, she was repeating her writing, and I thought that was a little mundane, and it just bothered me a little bit. I did not guess who the killer was at the end, and I really enjoyed trying to figure out who it was. There was lots of twists and turns. You trying to figure out, well, it could have been this one, it could have been that one. You know, it was really cool. So I gave it 4 stars. I enjoyed it, but just the repeatedness just threw me off a little bit. Otherwise, I probably would have gave it a 5 star. So yeah, I really enjoyed this one. It did get me out of a reading slump. I did read this one in like 4 days because it was due back to the library, and I was like, let me try reading it, and I finished it in time. So it's going back to the library. So yeah, so that's this one. So anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in another video.